start. My esteemed friends, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor to be invited to address the youth present here. I feel highly grateful to this unit of Vidya Bhavan in general and to its president in particular for conferring this distinction on me. The purpose of such addresses may be to remind one that each conquest is the beginning of a new venture, that what was accomplished was only a fraction of what remains to be done, and that life is a wonderful opportunity with limitless scope to shape one's destiny in the direction of peace, prosperity, and progress. Surely, life is a gift of nature, and good life is a gift of wisdom. Your recent training and education is expected to make you wise men and women involved in the sacred mission to make life better and happier and worth living. Therefore, my first task is to congratulate all those who have right now been inducted into a new order and who have fared so well in the initial campaign of life's struggle. This must have taught them that success does not fall from heaven but has to be consciously sought for, worked for, and paid for in terms of love, labor, skill, and devotion. My second task is to touch upon the new orientation, a new wind of change that has come about in the sphere of education by creative vision of our great leader. He conceived the idea that if moral education had kept pace with scientific advancement, we would have ushered ourselves into a golden age of peace and happiness. If wisdom had kept pace with knowledge, we could have made our country a land of dreams. What Vidya Bhavan is attempting to do is to induce our educational planners the hard reality that our future lies in discovering our roots, in understanding our culture, in understanding our identity, and in developing a system which is best suited to our taste. This could be done by knowing the past and not to know the past is to remain forever a child, because the present is the outcome of the past and the future will be the product of the present. My third point is directed to the youth present here who have just gained the recognition they deserved by their industry and intelligence. My appeal to them is to remember that education is training of mind and soul. It is a quality of living graciously with one's own fellow men. It is the ability to change knowledge into power, and that it is a movement towards excellence and perfection. Perfection is a divine attribute which no human could reach, but it is an ideal which any man could fix as a goal. Knowledge should make us realize that the human ideal is the search for the best in others, and if you search for this goodness in others, you will land into the position that you have within yourself the best. Please give this best to others, and surely the best will come back to you. By giving the best to others, I do not mean material things, but your time, your love, your energy, your knowledge, skill, even a smile and a cheer. If you cannot make others happy, please refrain from making them unhappy at least. As the mind becomes enlightened, responsibilities increase. We will realize that duty at times and in all circumstances is the highest form of human culture. What is very conspicuously absent right now in our country is this quality of doing one's own duty and doing that well. Talk of rights and privileges, invite them to do duty, let alone in farms and factories. Even in educational institutions and universities, you cannot enforce discipline because everyone is anxious to draw the maximum benefit but is reluctant to do even minimum of duty. I am sure those who have been exposed to Vidya Bhavan pattern of education behave altogether in a different manner. The fourth and final point I would like to present here is the need for reflection on the part of every thinking Indian how best to prove that we are worthy sons of this sacred soil. Indeed is an unique country. Perhaps at no time was the need greater for introspection than at present when we stand at the crossroads which would determine whether our future is bright or bleak. A single step in the wrong direction would lead to more complications and confusion. But given the correct lead, we hold the key to the destiny of the world in our hand. The need of the hour is cooperation. Take always the position of a giver and not of a receiver. Only one way is the best way, the right way, which Vidya Bhavan is trying to spread with added emphasis on to do good and be good. And this is the sum and substance of the message which this great organization has to offer to all our youth. Dear sir, we thank you for your letter of the 3rd April and note that you have considered the suggestion contained in our letter of the 30th March. But at present, we do not see your way to agree to our request to become our representative for a different district specified. We certainly would like you to reconsider the matter, for we feel quite sure that position would be satisfactory from every point of view. May we repeat the fact that you will not be faced with the task of building up an entirely new connection. At the start, we could introduce you to many customers who already favor us with their orders. Some of them have done so for a long time. Our firm is well known and we venture to say enjoys a good reputation amongst tradesmen and the large poultry farmers. During the last few years, the number of our customers in that district has doubled. In view of this, you can understand our desire to have someone on the spot to visit our friends and be in a position to forward our interests. We do not think that you need let the fact that you hold another agency stand in the way of your action. The firm you already represent is in no way a competitor of ours. As a matter of fact, however, we took the liberty of mentioning our proposal to the chairman of the company, with whom we are always in good terms, and he agreed with us that the arrangement would be to the advantage of all concerned. He pointed out that it would enable you to pay more frequent visits to those friends of whom there are many who are customers of both firms. This, at any rate, will remove one difficulty from your path. It has occurred to us that a personal interview might help matters. One of our directors at present traveling in England will be in your place next Monday, and we have suggested to him that he should try to see you. We hope to hear from you of your acceptance of our offer. Yours faithfully,